If you've ever seen the diary of a very senior stakeholder, then it probably looks something like this. Back to back to back to back to back. So when you have that 30-minute slot with them, you need to make sure you're very concise and you use it as best you can, because a lot of the time that 30 minutes turns into 15 or 10 or whatever it is you get. So 3 things you need to do when you go into those senior stakeholder interactions. Number 1 is tell them up front exactly what you need them to decide, or you need them to feedback on, or whatever it is that you need from them in that meeting up front, which is slightly different to how you normally interact with people, because you normally sort of give them sort of the status and the background, and then you say, and we need you to make this decision. But with senior managers, you want to make sure you get that decision, and they're going to come at that conversation completely cold because they've got 1,000 other projects or people or work streams that they are responsible for. So number 1 is go in and say, this is the decision I need you to make, or this is the feedback I need, or this is what we need to decide in this meeting right up front. Number 2 is you need to back up your opinions with credibility and experience so that they can kind of very quickly go, okay, she knows what she's talking about. We can take her recommendations, or I'll take her recommendations. And if at any point I'm questioning on them, I know I can come back to her or him and know that I can rely on that decision-making process, on the credibility that they have demonstrated in the project or the work stream or the position or the decision that they're making. So make sure you can back up and demonstrate the credibility of whatever you are talking about so that they can rely on it and they can make their decision very quickly. And number 3 is make sure you have that call to action at the end of the conversation. Make sure you say, right, we've made this decision and this is what's going to happen next. This is what we need from you, or this is what we're going to send to you, or this is the next step. So be really clear on what the next steps are from the decision or the project or the work stream that you're talking about. And if you do those 3 things, then you are much more likely to come out of that meeting with exactly what you want. And also the upside to it is that you've made it really, really easy for the senior stakeholder to do their job and to rely on what you're providing, so you're building your own credibility at the same time. If you need help and you want to discuss any more specifics about how to interact and how to present to senior stakeholders, then schedule a free fast-track consultation at www.youandlaura.com, and I look forward to seeing you there.